Yes, sir. We are back with another episode. CVS alumni, Cliff Murkey. What's going on, brother?
Man, nothing, man. Just at this gym working out. What you up to?
Man, took a nice little shower. Now we back at it, doing another podcast. So,
Yeah.
so you've been keeping in shape lately, or is you just something
No,
you just
I've
started?
been it, I've been. You know what? I think I started in like really going hard like in James because I got a James no in July, man. I did a body detox. Then I was like, man, let me go ahead and go all the way because man, I got up to like 245. Man, I wasn't feeling that, man.
245. When have you ever in life been 245?
Man, shit. Last winter, that was my first. Just sitting out eating. I was eating bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's
Eating,
how it happened.
yeah, eating. Right now, I'm back. I'm down to 195. I'm back down.
Damn, you
So I
went all the way
lost.
down to 195?
Yeah, man. Run. I get up 4 o'clock in the morning. Run. I run. So I run. I burn like 1,000 calories on the treadmill every time I come. And then when I get off work, I come and burn another thousand. Do it like that. Then I kind of watch what I eat.
Okay, so do you pay attention to how many miles you run and everything like that?
Like about maybe like 4 miles, 4 miles each time I'm running on the
Do
treadmill.
do you keep
I don't run. I kind of like just I walk at a controlled pace.
okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Do you keep track of like the timing that you do it in?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No, I just do it.
All right. So the last time that me and you talked, you had a son who was trying to get drafted to the league.
Yeah.
Since that point in time, has he had a record? Not a record, a contract or two with the league, NBA?
Yeah. Yeah. One was Sacramento. And then last year he tore his ACL. He tore his ACL last season, beginning of training camp, so he had to sit out a year. But then, like he home now. So in January, Milwaukee bought out his rights, so he gonna be playing with them in January. When he's done rehab. So hopefully he get some playing time. He gonna be doing the G League and they're gonna have him playing a month in the G League so he can get back in shape. Then he gonna get back on the regular team.
Yeah, that sucks, man, because that's a team that's hot right now and they're doing real well.
Yeah, shit, they pay him. He ain't tripping. You have an ACL, you just can't go play right with the big dogs right away. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a
That
fact.
shit, you got to get in some type of shape. But he just want to play, man. Get paid to play. So man,
Yeah.
they don't play. You sit your ass on their bench. Get paid.
Have you had a chance to
What
go
does that
check him
mean?
out?
And I went to like 8 games in Sacramento. I went to one when they played LeBron, of course, when they played the Lakers. And then this is like when he first got, he's with Minnesota first. Then Minnesota traded him to this is like 2020. What like Minnesota traded him to Sacramento. So he been with Sacramento for like 2 years. So now he gonna be with the Bucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So man, is that my fault?
What's that?
Yes. No, I was on. Well, I was kind of blocking the camera with my hand.
Absolutely. I was looking like, damn, he must got like naked women running back and forth or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So since he's been in the league, what's that like, trying to challenge him and push him, like does he have it, or is there certain things that you're able to tell him about moving forward, or
I just kind of let a kid like that, man. They got a little bread. You just kind of let them be them, man. You
okay.
know, let them be them. I don't. I mean, shit. I never made it. I can't say shit. You know what I mean?
True. True.
I just make sure. He asked me. I give him advice. Like, man, no, I just tell him, man, stay away from them. Stay away from these girls, man.
That's a fact. Big fact.
Stay away from the girl. He got a girl in North out there, California. She sound like she cool, but I just tell him like, stay away from them girls, dude. Like they'll mess you up because you got to think about it. Do you think you'll have it if you didn't have what you got?
That's big time right there. Would you
Yeah,
even be around me if I ain't had none of this shit?
yeah, yeah. Would you be around? You know, would you have that? So he getting it, man. He seemed like he liked this girl. She seemed like she liked him. She in school, so she a cute little thing too, though.
As long as you're decent, you never can really tell off the rip. It takes a while before shit unravels. It takes a certain type
Yeah,
of situation to bring out that nonsense in him. But hopefully
yeah,
everything works out in his favor. Especially why at this point right now where he's rehabbing and trying to get himself together and get back on the
yeah,
court. Because
yeah,
Cliff, I want to see him play, man. Even if it's just for
yeah,
5, 10 minutes, I want to be able to see him.
yeah. Shit, we all do.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
in there. I mean, the fact that he made, from what he been through, he went to a small D1 school. Nobody never went to the NBA from there. And plus, he's an undersized small forward. The man's 6'5" playing small forward in the NBA. That's kind of weird.
I thought he was like 6'7". Damn.
I say, well, they say he's long as hell. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
long.
yeah,
Yeah. He's
yeah.
nice though. He can play, man. They like him. I mean, Milwaukee bought him out, so they like him. So it must be something.
And Milwaukee could be the place for him. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
he
yeah,
could be a developing two guard. You never know, man.
yeah. He cool. His buddy's Anthony Edwards. That's his boy.
Okay, okay.
So they know they're real. They pretty close. He chill with him sometime. He's a good kid. Shorty gave me some Adidas, a couple pair of Adidas. With Adidas.
Yeah,
Anthony Edwards. Yeah.
Anthony Edwards is nice.
Yeah, that little dude funny as hell, man.
That boy
Clown.
got a nice game, bro. Anthony Edwards.
Strong as hell too.
He looked like it. He looked like it's just like a couple more things he got to do to his game, and then just let it age correctly, and
Yeah.
he'll be all right. You paying
I
attention?
think
Go ahead, go ahead.
no, I think he'll be a superstar, man. He already a star. I think he'll be a superstar soon.
Yeah, because he came in the league on that shit,
Mm-hmm.
on that good shit. Like he came in like I'm in attack mode from day one.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
he ain't
listening,
scared.
and I was listening to something Gilbert Arenas said. Gilbert Arenas said, there's certain things that he do that could make his game a lot simpler and straight line. And he said one of the things was when he gets the ball, he shoots the three too much. He said it would be easier if he catches the ball, pump fake like he's gonna shoot the three, and then drive to the and get a 15 to 17 foot basket or go dunk the
Yeah.
ball. He
Mm-hmm.
said he told him if you apply this to your game, you can get better shots for yourself. Um,
Right.
and you'll be able to create for others as well. He said, and
Oh, he's,
if you see it, now that his game is starting to take off more.
he said he hollered at him.
Yeah, yeah. I saw
Okay,
that
that
on
makes sense.
that Gilbert Arenas podcast that he got.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards has a potential to do so many other things, and be a superstar in the league that there's certain things about his game, he could knock out the wrinkles and it just make his game a lot better.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hell yeah.
He's definitely nice.
Yeah. Do you understand this in league tournament, in season tournament? Do you understand this shit?
Man, I have no. I don't know what the hell is that. Are they playing in Vegas or something?
No, that's going to be like the championship game. So the championship game is going to be in Vegas, but the rest of the games are just like on a Tuesday and Friday. They just play those on wherever the team games are. I don't know.
Man, I don't know what the hell that is. I was confused. I said, why the court look like that?
Yeah, that shit look like inverted court or something, man. It's almost like you going blind watching that shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't. I don't even be watching the games no more. Man, it don't be fun like that no more. I be watching college basketball, man.
So college basketball still got your interest? Because it'd be hard for me to
Yeah,
watch.
man. Because you got them young, hungry kids in there, man.
Yeah.
You know, like you think about it now, man. Like guys, I played against in high school. They coaches now in like D1, like Dennis Gates. Remember him?
Yeah, I remember Dennis
He
Gates.
he the coach of he the head coach for Missouri.
Okay.
So I be watching that stuff like, man, these guys are coaching, doing big things, man. Like I'm just getting old.
Would you ever want to get into coaching, high school or college level?
Man, I did it. I coached. I coached my son in high school.
Okay.
They got me out of there.
Why?
Man, I was, man, them parents, I was, man, cursing the parents out, telling them like, just doing nigga shit, Chicago shit.
Cliff, you can't take that shit everywhere, bro. You got to put that shit on the shelf at some point, fam.
No, but I was winning, man. But you know how these parents be, man. Like, oh, my son should be playing. I said, so I had to tell him, man, damn, your son is not like that. To be, you know what I mean? I once, I, you know what I'm saying, I ain't win state. Like I went to the state championship games, state championship tournament like twice, 2 years in a row. We just never won it, It ain't
Okay.
never been before, So, it was, I actually a good talent come to that. But I was, man, so them parents had like a little meeting on me, like a little meeting, like to try to vote me out. So I went in there. I told that athletic director, I said, hey, man, you ain't got to do all that. Ain't like you paying me.
Well, you weren't getting paid?
I was getting sniped like 3,000, like maybe like 3,000 a year. They don't
Nah,
pay in
fuck
like,
that.
I know I'm not finna go through all that. In Texas, you get paid for coaching, you know what I mean? But like Minnesota, Chicago, you basically just volunteering for the love of the game. So
That's
you
bullshit
mean,
though.
yeah. So you mean I'm gonna take that? You think I'm finna fight over that? Man, y'all better go. I can
And I
make
took
some
you
money.
out and I took you out of state
Yeah. I
twice.
said, man,
Fuck
I
out of
told
here.
him, I said, hey, bro, you ain't gotta do all that. I'll just go, man. I said, because I was doing it because my son was here. I said, I mean, you ain't gotta do all that. No disrespect, but you ain't gotta do all that.
That's wild,
I
cuz I
just
didn't even
go.
know that.
Yeah, you probably said that guys was posting about like, man, like the school, like in the summer, they post a picture. They said, man, we need this guy back. They've been terrible since I've been gone. But I ain't going back there, man. I'm done with it. And I did a little bit of coaching. Like I was a student coach when I was in college. For my when my 5th year in college, I did a little bit. I thought about like pushing it through it, man. But then I was like, man, I don't have the. I don't think at that time I was mature enough for that, man. I
It's
wasn't
a it's
mature
a
enough.
different it's a different day now though, bro. It's a
Oh yeah, I
different
could
day
do it
now.
now. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I do it now. If they somebody give me a head coaching job, I'm gonna hire me some old heads
So what
behind
about
me.
going back to your son's school, right? And see if you can get like a grant, getting some grant money to so you can get paid for it. Would that be possible?
No, we can't do it. Only way I like we get paid. Only state that pay well, it's 2 states that pay their coaches. They get paid salary like 80,000, depending on how you're doing. It's Florida and Texas. Those are only 2 states that what and down south. You notice like down south, football is big.
Yeah, yeah.
And the coaches big. They get money. They get big money for coaching down there, man. The Midwest, they don't. It's not big like that here.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean they should be paying.
So wait, so that means that been going on the whole time then, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Yeah, Coach Cook and Russellman, they was getting snipers, man, like 3,000 a season. They was basically volunteering. It's just the love of the game.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, the love of the game, man.
That's fucked up, man.
But then but nowadays, they got so many anchors now though. Like they probably a lot of people have Nike contracts and stuff like that. So I mean that's probably a good thing. But we didn't have all that when I was in high school and all that, man,
Yeah.
college.
So you
Yeah.
spoke on Coach Cook briefly. Is he still around or has his time expired on Earth?
No, he's still around from what I know. Periodically I call him, man. He's still around. He's getting older, man.
Yeah,
He about,
definitely.
man, if not 80, late 70s.
Man, I used to love him, man. I used to
Yeah,
love
he was
Coach
good
Cook.
people, man.
Yeah,
Coach Cook was good people, man.
yeah. My sophomore and junior year, as tall as he was, man, he used to have me come in there and shoot the ball and everything and work on my
Yeah.
dribbling and all that shit.
Yeah,
You
he good
know.
people, man. He was a star player at he played at DePaul.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, back in the day, man, like in the 50s. He played at DePaul University.
I had no
So he knew the
idea.
game. He was by far the best coach I had, man.
Going back to that, do you know what? Because I just knew he had got fired or he quit or whatever. Do you know what that was about?
Yeah, they wanted actually if I yeah, I do. He didn't get they asked him to step down because they wanted the principal at the school wanted to hire her friend, Russell, which was Russell. Because he got a job there. So she said and she told Coach Cook he wasn't winning, but like he got us out the blue and got us in the red.
Right.
I mean, as good as the coach Russell was, though, he didn't Russell did he did help us a lot, but we was gonna be good anyway with Cook or Russell. We was gonna be good either way. I
Yeah,
think
that's a
they,
fact.
yeah. I mean, Russell would have. Only thing Cook would have did, he would have had Seneca starting at the point guard. He had David at the 2. I already know how he would have did that.
Really?
Remember Seneca?
Yeah, Seneca had them
Yeah,
long ass arms, bro.
yeah, he would have Seneca at the point. Had Dave, he would start at Seneca. Although I think Scooby looked, better, but Seneca a better ball handler and score. Well, he was back then. We,
I feel like Seneca was a better ball handler, definitely for sure. Score.
yeah, he
He
was.
was a better scorer.
Oh hell yeah,
You would know better. You would know better.
Seneca was nice, man. He played varsity as a sophomore.
Oh, that's right. He did. Damn, he did.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Seneca was nice. I ain't talked to Seneca in years. I wonder how he doing, man.
Shit, I wouldn't know either, man. Yeah, I had some good ass hoopers though, man. For
Yeah,
real.
Seneca, David. Yeah, yeah. That'd be a nice little backcourt, David Seneca.
So is it true then, dispel this room, or from what you may know, if you don't, then you don't have to speak on it. Jawan Howard was gonna do the floor for the gym, for the basketball gym back then
Yeah, that
when you
is.
guys were
Yeah, but then they let Cook go. Then he didn't do it. That's
okay,
accurate. Yep.
okay. Because I
Yep.
always heard
We was
that it
gonna
was
get
like
all. Yeah.
I always heard that like he was gonna come in and redo the floor, and then when he got fired, he turned around and told him, "No, no, thank you."
Yeah, he was gonna do that. Then he was gonna give us a little Nike contract.
Why pass
Move
that
him
up
around.
though?
Cause that lady, man, she was. I don't know. I don't even remember the principal. I know she was a lady.
Was it Dispenza Green or some shit like
Yeah, Miss
that?
Green. Yeah, Miss Green. Yeah, she was. You know how she was, man.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't everybody had their picks, man. Everybody had their picks.
Yeah, she passed up on something great though, man. He was gonna do the floor, have new rims. Man, we would have, we was in the red, so we was gonna have what everybody else have in the red, looking like Simeon.
Yeah, yeah. And Simeon
He
was
was,
that school. That was that
yeah, we used to
deal.
beat the shit out of Simeon.
Yeah, yeah. Who else was decent back then? Was like Morgan Park or something like that?
They was in the red. We when I was in my year '98, we won the red. We won the blue, then we won the red. I think we was the number one team in the blue in the red. Simeon Julian was number two, then Simeon. It was us three. Carver, that was the year Carver and Morgan Park was down. They was down that year. But
That go ahead.
but throughout, like, what I'm saying, normally they are the top teams like Carver, Simeon, and Julian.
And Julian, was that when Bobby Simmons was going to school then?
Now Bobby Simmons went to Simeon. Lance went to Julian. Lance Williams.
Okay, yeah, Lance was a big motherfucker.
Yeah, man, that's tough, man. Tough.
I remember when I seen him, I was like, I don't know what y'all gonna do with that motherfucker, boy,
Yeah.
because he coming to work.
Nothing we could do, just let him do him.
Yep, he
I
was
don't
a
know how we
beast.
Yeah, I don't know how we beat them. They hit us down. I'll never forget the game at our house. They hit us down 20. And we came back and beat them. And then at their school, they hit us down like 18. We came back and beat them.
That's crazy. And then he ended up going to DePaul, right?
Yeah, they just actually just he just entered the Hall of Fame at DePaul. I saw online.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they had a good college career, man.
Yeah, it was because I remember him, and there was Andre Brown that played on that squad over there
Yeah,
too.
him, Andre Brown, Bobby Simmons, Quentin Richardson, Amari Sawyer, Paul McPherson.
Tough.
Yeah, it was nice.
They had the
It was
city.
nice. They had this. That's yeah, man. That's what it's supposed to be like that, though.
It should be. It should always
It's
be like that.
it should always.
If it ain't DePaul, it should be Illinois, University of
Yeah,
Illinois.
I agree with that. But I was always wondering, like, man, how is Chicago State so trash? Like, you got Chicago State, you got DePaul,
Mm-hmm.
and you got Northwestern over there. You know what I mean? Then you got Loyola, and Chicago is what the third biggest city in the United States, something like that.
Yep.
The third biggest.
Yep.
Why are y'all not winning? Well, Loyola did go to the Final Four. You know
They
what I mean? A
did.
couple of years ago,
They
but
did.
it was only a couple. It was only like two kids. They had a lot of transfers, but as big as Chicago is, you mean to tell me DePaul is always DePaul can be back to how they was with late, back in the day, like in the '80s when they had them cats,
From what I
Harry
heard,
Cummings and
they
all them
don't.
cats.
From what I heard, they don't like to recruit here.
Niggas, I mean, motherfuckers can't get eligible to go there. That's a smart academic school,
Yeah,
man.
you got to be academically strong to be getting into those schools. But I heard a bunch of motherfuckers wanted to go to.
Northwestern.
I heard a bunch of motherfuckers wanted to go to University of Illinois and they couldn't get in.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It was nice.
Yeah, I want
Yep,
to
it's
because I
true.
remember what is Amari Sawyer doing now? Because he was nice with the peel, bro. His handle was
And
crazy.
from what I heard, he's dating actually an old classmate of ours. Was mine named Charmaine. He dated her cousin. He's doing good, man. From what I heard, he's working. I don't know exactly. I don't really keep up with him, but
Okay,
he's around. From what I heard, I don't know if he into basketball. I know last time I seen him, he gained a whole lot of weight. You know what I mean?
okay, okay.
Yeah, but life. He's around. He's not doing nothing crazy.
Yo, when you think about it, Chicago really has some decent hoopers from come from the city to not just be on a collegiate level, but on the pro level too, bro.
Oh yeah, we was number one. We had like at one point we had like 60 players in the NBA.
Yeah,
Antoine Walker, Sean Marion. Yeah, man, you can name them all, man.
yeah. Will the 3-0 Bynum,
Man, he
Quinn
was Will,
Richardson,
yeah. Bobby
um,
Simmons,
Corey McGaddy.
yep. You name them all.
What was
Jamero
the
Pargo,
Yeah, Gennaro Pargo. What was the brother name? Leon. Was it Leon King?
Leon
Leon
Smith.
Smith?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leon Smith.
Got drafted by Dallas. They said he didn't want to
Fir-
work out and he left or whatever.
First round, he had some mental shit going on. First round though, he was first round, man.
First round, bro. And
He was first round.
they said they were really expecting big things out of him, but they couldn't
Yeah,
get him to commit to do nothing.
and he got that mental health shit. They never really got a hold of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It
know,
was
you know Louis, but you know Louis Benet, right?
that's my motherfucking guy.
So Louis, Louis like my little brother, man. We talk periodically, man. So he said he had what's his name? Dude Leon was in jail a couple, maybe like last year or something like that, in the mental health department.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So he said he in and out of jail, man.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Man, I'll never forget this true story. I'll never forget this time. This is when the Icky tournament was popping. Remember the Icky projects?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's when we was playing. I was playing with Leon, Brandon, Mason, all them. So Leon had his black like excursion. That's when them big ass excursion was out. They first came out. My man, Leon said, "Hold on, I'm finna go to the cash my check." Man, this man tried to cash a $50,000 check at the currency exchange, man.
That's the craziest shit in the world. Why would you even try to do some shit like that?
Slow. Hey man, we was laughing so hard, man. Like, so this nigga's crazy.
Like instead of just going to the bank and just dropping the bank, say, "All right, cool, I got money."
Motherfucker probably even had no bank account. He had people around him probably robbing him for his bread because they know he wasn't really smart.
Yep, left
You
and
know,
right. They was probably
taking
taking
them.
out. Yep,
Yeah,
taking this
yeah.
shit, stealing this shit every chance they could.
Hey, Leon, give him some sad story. Leon, let me get 5,000. That adds up. That 5,000,
Over and
two
over again,
thousand, over and
over and over
over.
again.
They give you some sad story. Shit.
Hey, but Gennaro Pargo on a different subject. Gennaro Pargo could hoop like a motherfucker too, bro.
Oh, he always been nice. Yeah, I ain't. Man, I was. Hey, man, he was in a good situation in college though. Man, he went to Arkansas and Alabama, right? He was to Alabama.
I
No,
don't know.
Arkansas.
I don't know. That
He was to
motherfucker just popped
Arkansas.
up on the Bulls one year. I was
Yeah,
like, what the
yeah.
fuck?
And then he did the most of his opportunity when he got that trial, man.
Boy, didn't
He did the most. And Kobe, from what I heard, Kobe loved him when he was with the Lakers too.
he? That Pargo could shoot that fucking pill.
And handle.
Ooh, yes, sir. Wait, because he played for like the Bobcats too, I think, right?
Yeah, he was in the league for a couple of years, man.
Yeah, yeah. Then the Bulls picked him up, and for a couple of years, I think he was with that team when it was like Ben Gordon and shit, and them
Yeah,
motherfuckers could shoot the pill, lights out.
yeah. He's in the league. He was in the NBA for a couple of years.
Yeah,
Blessings, man. Blessings.
yes, sir. Salute to Gennaro Pargo, because that
Man.
motherfucker could hoop, boy. He could hoop. Who was another one? Tim Hardaway was from the city.
Yeah, he's from the city. Tim Hardaway.
Nick
Who else?
Anderson, right?
Nick Anderson.
Isaiah
Um,
Thomas.
you know who I was hooping with? Man, maybe like I think, man, maybe like 2 years ago, man. The 2020, no, yeah, 2022. I was in Mississippi,
Okay.
Gulfport, Mississippi. Remember Chris Jackson?
Mahmoud
They had
Abdul Rauf.
the Tourette's, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
So I was at LA Fitness out there, right? Just playing with the old guys. Man, listen, I have never got killed by a 50-year-old the way that man did me, man.
They say
I'm,
he's still
hey, man,
they say
listen.
he's still gully.
Hey, man, I ain't never seen nobody get that shot off that quick. I'm 6'5". That man was getting that shot off on me like I was 5'11".
Yep. Remember, you
He
keep don't forget
nice.
that motherfucker was busting the Bulls ass that one game, man.
He gave Jordan 40, yeah, 30,
Yeah.
something like that.
Hell yeah, gave
Yeah,
Jordan ass like 35, 40 points and shit.
that man, quick ass release. Nothing you really could do about it.
Nothing. Cause once he cut the corner or whatever and he spot up, he square up, it's a wrap. He's
Mm-hmm.
shooting that bitch.
Yep.
He's shooting that, but he gonna shoot that pill, man. He's a good shooter for all them
Fact.
years.
He
Um,
really
the
was.
the league, man, y'all bogus as hell for man holding people back for their religious beliefs and shit like that just because that man was a Muslim. That's some dumbass shit, man. That's just
Yeah,
ignorance at its
yeah,
finest for keeping that man, holding that man back just because he didn't want to come out and stand for the flag. That's not what he want to do. I thought this was the
yeah,
land of the
shit.
free. Y'all lame as hell, man.
He could get away with that now, though.
Yeah, yeah. You could damn
He
near
could get
pull
away.
your pants down and
Yeah,
bend over and shit.
you could do anything now, man. This
Yeah.
shit so this motherfucking everything's so weird now, man.
It's super weird. Like now they just took all the
Everything,
limitations off of everything except being black. Like long as you black, it's a strike.
man. Everything's weird, man. Everything,
Super weird. Super weird.
man.
Even the sports we play are weird. Be like the kids and got a little softer, like don't nobody want to get touched.
Nobody they soft, man. Listen, man. Nobody play hard. That's real, man. Nobody want to play hard.
Mm-mm.
Everybody they. My thing is this: you train. Why get a trainer if you don't do none of this shit the trainer tell you to do in the games? And how you gonna have some weak motherfuckers that never played basketball train
That's a
you?
fact. That's a fact. The trainers should be motherfuckers that been in the league that been
Yeah,
through it. Oh, Michael Finley, like guys like that, those should be trainers and shit,
yeah,
shooting
man.
shooting coaches and shit like that.
Yeah, I'll be looking at guys. It's one dude here. I ain't gonna say no names, man. But in Minnesota, I don't want to sound like I'm hating. So this man trains, but he be lying to the kids, telling them he played in the NBA and the G League at Kansas. I ain't want to lie. I ain't want to. He put his he put his resume out there and the flyer man. I said, dude, stop playing, lying to everybody. Don't you know they could look you up?
Hell yeah.
Goofy,
Silly
goofy.
ass. Motherfuckers can go get your credentials and your background,
All they
dumbass.
gotta do is type in your name. You didn't play for no Kansas. You didn't play no NBA. You didn't play no G League. You didn't play overseas. None of that. I told him, like, man, like he was talking out there, like, man, let me train you. I said, man, you better not go to that motherfucker. Talking about train you.
Hell no. You out here lying to people. Don't even know how to, you don't know
Look
nothing,
stupid.
nothing, yeah. Don't know how to do nothing effective out here.
Doing step backs and nobody guarding you.
Step
Stupid
backs, play nobody guard. That's crazy. That's wild.
ass.
Dumbass. Like, get your shit
Right.
together, man. Out here sending these kids off like that,
Sending
man.
them off, man. Sending them straight off.
That's terrible. But I'm glad the league is doing better with that though. Like they're employing the former players and everything to keep them around, making them shooting coaches and shit like that.
Yeah, that's good.
It's needed, to make sure the kids get the correct training and shit. I don't see a lot of that shit happening with the Bulls though. Like the Bulls is that organization seems like they don't even care.
Man, I ain't watched a Bulls game since the 90s, man.
Damn, it's been that long.
Man, that well, I take that back. I take when they had Derrick Rose, they made that run I think it was like 2010. That's when I watched the whole Bulls game when they played Boston that series.
Man, what a series that was though. That was
Man,
crazy.
that was listen. That's when I knew Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose and Ben Gordon was a good 1-2 punch, boy.
Man, bro. What?
They
And
was
then
eating
salute to Pooh to be from the city of Chicago, be drafted by the Bulls, and be
number one,
the number
number
one
one.
pick.
They say he the most
What?
loved player. They say he the most loved player in the NBA. Man, like player, man. He quiet, man. He come off weird that he's so quiet.
The he
I
was
like it.
he was drafted number one and was the MVP.
Mm-hmm. But second year in the NBA,
Like
the
third,
youngest
third,
MVP.
third, yeah, like third year, third or fourth year.
He was like 23, 22. You know, he was like the youngest in recent
Crazy.
MVP. Yeah, he was nice.
Derrick Rose, you gonna always be loved in this city, man.
Yeah, the Bulls stupid for letting him go, man. He'll
Yeah,
put some people in them stands, man.
damn sure did. Damn sure did. They could at least kept him around because of that.
Hmm.
That
But
boy had to.
he doing straight now though with Memphis.
I haven't even seen him play in Memphis, man. I got
He
to
come
start checking out their games.
he come off the bench scoring 18, 19, stuff like that.
He can do it. Shit, it ain't nothing wrong. It's just about getting that
Yeah.
jumper together.
Yeah, it's facts. Yeah, he ain't athletic like he used to, but he's athletic, but not like he used to be. But he's definitely athletic.
Yeah, that explosion don't completely leave you. You know what I mean?
And that shit, man, that motherfucker he was so quick. I was like, man. I mean, I was watching what's his name? Gillett Rings was talking about him. He said, "Yeah, I could beat anybody one on one." He said, "The only one in my head I'm kind of unsure about is Derrick Rose."
Yeah, you can see why though. That first step is you're done.
He said he unsure. He's not sure about that.
I'd be unsure about that too. That motherfucker get that first step on you, it's a wrap.
You over.
It's a
You
wrap.
done. You definitely done.
Man, that's one thing motherfuckers from Chicago could do, man, was that for a lot of motherfuckers had that first step where they could boom on your ass.
Oh yeah. I never had a first step. Yeah,
Yeah,
them
Clifford,
motherfuckers
you
there.
could glide like a motherfucker. I'd be looking like, man, this motherfucker just get up and glide,
Yeah, I
man.
used to get up, man. But I just, you know, who had a quick first step? Remember Lawrence Burnett?
His ass, his shit, man. But you could hear that shit when he took us. Joof. I was like, damn. Lawrence shit,
Yeah,
man. You could
Lawrence
hear
had a
that
quick
shit when he
ass
go.
first step.
And he would get
It
low when he
didn't
did
look
it
like
too.
it, right? It didn't look like it, but you felt that shit. If you ever guarded him, you like, damn,
Yeah. Because you could hear it. He would take off. It was like a
yeah,
burst.
yeah, he gone. He gone. He's just undersized, man. Lawrence was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he could take off. And then next thing you know, a couple years later, y'all planned that shit to get Lewis on the team, though. That shit, we all know
Lewis should have been on the team.
that shit was planned.
Lewis had that motherfucker was so athletic, wasn't he? Have you
Lewis,
ever interviewed Lewis?
no, not yet. I'm gonna reach out to him though. Louis Monet, if you listening, man, I remember they made us all try out just to watch you play. That's the realest shit ever. Everybody out there busting their ass. I'm like, man, y'all out here working hard. They only looking at one dude, man.
Russell was coaching then. Russell was like, yeah, come on, man. You know how you be talking.
Yeah, they looking at one guy. I was out there.
Yeah.
Lewis was like, "You gonna try out?" I was like, "I'm gonna go out there, but I already know who they looking at."
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna ask you, hey, you ever heard of this dude? Change the subject real quick. You ever heard of Charleston White?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, what you think about dude, man?
So here's what he's done. Here's what he's done. He's used the internet effectively to earn money, right? He did
Yeah,
all the Sambo nigga shit early on, and then in between there, now he's dropping knowledge, right? So
yeah.
he do the nigga shit and act like a clown, but a nigga ain't dumb.
Man, listen.
He
He
ain't
said
dumb.
some he said some shit the other day, man. I was man, that motherfucker said, hey man, he said black women is the only one that put up with gangsters and gay kids. Think that's okay. You seen that?
I haven't seen it, but that's true. Like y'all
Yeah,
prefer gangsters and shit instead of real men, good men.
I said, ooh. I said, wow. I said, this dude be saying some. It's the way he said though. He be like, damn.
I seen this clip one time where he was talking to this woman. This woman was talking about what men don't do. Men aren't doing this, and what men aren't men aren't doing that. And he said to her, "Are you married?" She was like, "No." She was like, "So how are you gonna tell a bunch of women what a good man is if you ain't never been married? If you ain't never been married for 30, 40 years, who the fuck are you to tell a bunch of women what a good man is? You ain't never been married before, so you don't know what it is
Mm-hmm.
to have a good man.
You
How
don't
are
know
you
what it is to
gonna
have a
do that?"
man.
Yup.
Yeah, yeah. But see, just look.
She was looking, and then he went down a list of things of qualifications, and he said, "Do you have this? Do you have this? Can you do this?" And she just stood there. She wasn't saying nothing. And then the other lady I was sitting next to her was like, "Well, I think we know the answer to this right here, where this conversation is going." So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
someone told me that I should do that instead of just being strictly on the shit that I do, like entertain more. I was like, man, I ain't no fucking entertainer. Like, dude knew how to do that shit.
Yeah, he had
I'm
yeah, he
saying,
know he's funny as hell too,
yeah,
man. He's funny than a motherfucker,
and
man.
he offended everybody, talking all that shit about Lil Durk and all these people, and got everybody upset at him. Told fuck this person, fuck the GD. He said all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Had everybody looking for him and everything. I was like, yo, he better hire security,
Hey, hey, man, he said some shit about Chicago one day, man. I was in
bro.
tears, man. He said, Chicago, you can't take them nowhere. They are the oldest. They bullies. You can't take them nowhere.
He's like, these niggas kill each other, homie, for no reason at all, man.
Mm-hmm.
He said they can't even walk down the street and go to the corner to get a bag of chips because everybody in a different game.
Oh, that shit funny, man. That dude is hilarious.
Yeah, he a good one though, but he ain't done. He ain't done. See, and what people don't understand is what he does is he trolls. That's what he's doing. He's just trolling everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But he does it so effectively that, instead of people realizing, like, oh, he trolling, they get upset, they get in their feelings because they get emotional about the shit that he's saying. And he's been
Let's be
able to,
real.
yeah, but he's been able to just play on that, and it works for him. It works for him. But yeah, back to
That's
Louis
yeah.
Monet. You ain't gonna get me off the subject. So everybody that's listening, these motherfuckers, they knew they was gonna pick Louis Monet. Had that man trial. He was just dunking on everybody. 6'1".
Yeah, Lewis.
Louis was probably like 160 pounds, 170 pounds.
Yeah,
They threw, for those who
Lewis.
don't know, they threw him an alley oop. I think his buddy, his cousin Tony, threw him an alley oop. Lewis
His,
didn't
his
even Lewis didn't even let the ball get to the other side of the rim where he was. He grabbed that motherfucker from the opposite side, grabbed it, cocked it back, and boom, threw that bitch in. I was like, I'm out.
yeah, Lewis. Man, I heard stories about Lewis when we graduated. I heard a lot of stories.
Did you hear about the one when
This
he windmilled it twice in the air?
I ain't hear that one, but I heard he did. I just heard I just heard he used to just dunk on cats, man. Like he's a take off. They say he was number 31.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's my old number.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He was at the basketball court on 87 one day, hanging out, hooping and
Mm.
everything. He's like, "Go up here with me, man." I was like, "All
Oh,
right, I'll
across
go
from
up there."
CBS?
Yeah, yeah.
I always wanted to hoop. I was always scared to go there.
Nah, man, that Blackstone shit wasn't gonna hold up, man. The brothers, salute to all the brothers from 87. They was gonna let you hoop. They weren't gonna do shit. They was gonna let you ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we go
Those
up there
dudes,
one
man.
day. Lewis was like, I'm gonna go up here and play. Just come out there with me, man. I was like, ain't nothing gonna happen. Like everybody gonna be good up here. Like you gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not Blackstone. So, but I'm cool with everybody. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
go up
Right.
there hooping. You remember Brandon and Crandon?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember them fools, man.
Brandon tries to take off and dunk on Lewis was in the area. You know how motherfuckers do? They try to just catch you, just try to do some shit. So Lewis catch a pass, darts right through the lane. The motherfucker went twice in the air. Woo woo. And
Brandon.
that
Yeah.
shit clanged.
Brandon.
That shit clanged off the back of the run. Bah, 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 bah. Everybody stood there looking at Lewis like, no, the fuck you didn't.
Brandon could have been all right, man. He was just too OC.
Yeah, yeah.
He could have been all right. I mean, Brandon, Brandon, my man, like he was out. I don't know how he is now. I know as a shorty, he was out of control. Crandon was like the smooth one, like the laid back one. You know what I mean?
Real smooth. Crandon was real
Yeah,
smooth. He just needed to get more
yeah,
in shape. Um,
yeah.
he was
He,
too big.
yeah. He in Texas now.
Yep, yep. Salute to
Yeah. I
Crandon.
talk when I be talking shit about the Bears. We go back and forth.
Yeah, yeah. You be
Hey, you
you
want to know
be
something
you be
funny?
you be hitting motherfuckers in the head with that shit, man. I'll be laughing.
I don't know shit about football.
Hey, but you be
I said
winning with that shit though. You be getting on motherfuckers' nerves. I be laughing because it should be hilarious.
that's all I just be trolling.
Yeah.
I said, I made one post, motherfuckers got mad. I said, hey, the Bears got trials in all these parking lot on 50 on 95th.
Hell yeah. And I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm on full gear on. I'll probably get a better.
Right.
I can probably be a receiver for them motherfuckers, man.
Hey, they beat the Vikings, man, with just field goals. The Vikings ain't shit
With
either.
field goals. What the fuck?
With field. What they say about the Vikings though? Nothing.
They trash. That's
Super
what they
trash.
say.
And the Vikings fans, they think they so cold, bro. They think they think the Vikings is that for real.
And the crazy part is they best players weren't even out there. There was no Justin Jefferson
Right.
or none of that shit. That's crazy. This ain't the 50s, man, where you beat motherfuckers with field goals, bro.
Man, they beat y'all with straight kicks. I posted a picture of the kick on and sent it to my homeboy before.
It's just terrible, man. It's
Oh
terrible.
shit.
They need to redo all that shit. Minnesota Vikings need to be redone. Chicago Bears, y'all need to sell a team. Go ahead, move to
Man.
Arlington, and let some real people that really want to build that team up and get some
Yeah.
championships going on in
Yeah.
there. Cause y'all fucking
Yeah.
it up. If I was,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how people support that team knowing they gonna keep losing like that. That will
Who the
hurt me.
Bears?
Yeah, that will hurt me. That's a loss of money.
Man. But then they beat Kansas City last year. They
Mm-hmm.
hey, we
I don't
still
even
talking about
watch the
80.
Bears.
We still talking about 85.
Fam, they still be talking about 85 like that wasn't 40 years ago, bro. The fuck?
And then hold on. At '06, when we did go to the Super Bowl, but we lost, we got that one touchdown.
My
Remember
G,
'06?
my G. And not only did we go to the Super Bowl, but they took Kyle Orton out to put in a rookie quarterback who hadn't played all season.
Right,
What that tell
right.
you about that organization? That's after that. That's what's like. I ain't fucking with this shit no more. I ain't watching no more. I ain't
Man, that
watching this
shit
shit no
funny,
more.
man.
That's trash. The nigga that got you to the Super Bowl was 13-3.
Yeah.
And you took him out to put in a motherfucker with that was like 5'10", 5'11", and ain't played.
A
That's
goof
just ridiculous.
a goofball.
And ain't nobody heard from him since.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trash.
Facts. Yeah.
Trash. Louis Monet, I still remember when you tried to windmill motherfuckers twice in the air though.
I'm gonna call Lewis. You gonna maybe call Lewis one day.
I'm gonna get him on the podcast. I'm gonna get him on the
Yeah, he'll do it.
podcast.
You know, he's police now.
What?
Yeah, Lewis a cop, man.
Say it ain't
Over there.
so.
Yeah, he over there, a cop over there in that Morgan Park district.
Oh, he Gucci then. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Lewis smooth, man. He respectful. He'll definitely be a good cop. He respectful.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
dickhead,
Nah, real cool dude, respectful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just gonna do what he got
He
to do and get out
he
the
hear
way.
you out. Go,
Yeah,
go by. He ain't finna do nothing crooked. He go by the book.
yeah, yeah. Lewis always been a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I salute Lewis. Always been a good dude. Anytime I would see him, even when he would be like shooting commercials and shit, he would tell me to check out his commercials or
Oh yeah.
yeah, tell me all the different shit that he was working on and everything.
And you know what else was nice? Remember Jesse? Jesse. He do the hairlining.
Hey Zeus,
Yeah. Yeah.
you called that man Jesse.
Hey, that's his name, Jesse, though, right? Jesse.
Hey Zeus.
Jesse Victor hairlining.
Yeah. Hey
He,
Zeus Victory.
hey, he was athletic too, though.
He could get up. He had like a 42-inch vertical.
Yeah, he was. And dude was intelligent. Hey man, that man know how to do everything. We see him doing hairliners.
Yeah.
He know how to do everything. He was doing all types of stuff. I said, that dude, talented brother, man.
Yeah. He used to wear like a weight vest at one point or some shit like that, I think.
Ankle Brian used to walk around with ankle weights.
Yeah, he was about as big as I was, but
Yeah,
taller.
yeah,
But taller. He was like 6'2" or some shit like that.
yeah, man. He's hilarious. Yeah, I be seeing him on like he always been a good dude too, bro, man.
Yep. Yep. I
He always
support
been
him
a good
though. I
dude.
support him. Try to bring him business and everything. Bring him
Yeah.
people, but because I'm gonna keep the ball hit. I don't mind my ball hit.
Hey, I thought about it, but then I said, man, I look crazy.
Yeah, you wake up one day and got a whole thing. Motherfuckers start looking
Motherfuckers
like.
are, motherfuckers are roasting me.
But
In
here's the
Atlanta.
thing though. People talked about what he doing, and there are more people that have copied what he doing and taken it, and now they're doing
Can he sue them?
it. Because I seen a lot of people doing pigmentations and shit like that, and he was the first one I saw do that. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
was
I
one.
don't know. I don't know if there was anybody else doing it, but he was the first one I saw.
Yeah, that's what I said. He making bread off that.
He should. Shit. I seen Kenny the Jet Smith. He got the lining and everything going on.
Yeah, I know. He with the Texans and gave David one. David Williams got one.
David Williams.
Yeah, remember David Williams,
Mm-mm.
basketball player with me,
Oh, Lil
high
Day.
school.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he got one. Yeah, he, they both live in Texas now.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I
Yeah,
thought
Jesse
Dave
live in
was.
Houston.
I
No, man,
thought
they got out of Chicago, man.
okay, because I sure haven't heard him posting about the store or anything else no more.
Yeah, he got out of Chicago, man. He said he got tired of that shit, man. He out in Texas living his life, man. They ain't worried about nothing, just chilling.
That's sometimes the best way to do it, man. Chicago
Staying
can
out the way,
beat you
man.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chicago can beat you up after a while.
It could be mentally draining, man.
Super draining. Boy, don't I know it, man. Boy,
I
don't I
was in
know
Chicago in September, man. I was at the little class reunion thing, picnic shit.
it. Yeah.
It was cool, man. It was some cat there, man, still talking about gang bang. That shit was hilarious, man.
That'd be the craziest part. Like, how are we 40 years old and motherfuckers still talking about gang banging?
42. I'm 42, right. That's crazy.
Like, how you still like who? No one's fam. No one cares.
I'm like, nigga, that gang still around?
And
Clowns, man.
we know who ran the city and when they ran the city. So like,
Oh yeah.
nobody care about that shit. Let that shit
Facts.
go. If you wasn't popping back then, by the time you was 27, you was never popping. Like
You was
let that
never
shit
popping.
go. Let that shit go,
Facts.
man. And I damn sure don't want to be one of these dudes talking about fighting and beating motherfuckers up at 40 years old. If you wasn't that type of person then, man, let it go.
Shit,
Let
I
that
couldn't
shit.
fight. I don't think I can fight, man. I don't be on that.
I don't if I don't have to, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I still be in the
I ain't
gym
on that.
here and there, you know what I'm saying, doing my routines and everything. But if it ain't a
Yeah. Oh,
necessary, if it's
you know kickbox. You was a boxer though. That's right.
yeah,
You was a boxer. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I ain't got to, then I ain't gonna do it. I need to get back in shape though, you know, get my cardio and everything back together. But if
Yeah.
my life ain't on the line, man, I'm gonna act like I don't even see you. Or I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
walk away.
Oh man, I don't want no problems, homeboy. You
Yeah.
good?
Yep. Because
Moving around.
if I hit you, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Definitely is,
I'm
man.
turning out lights, knocking out teeth, all that shit. Like you got to
So you gonna knock out?
all that. You got to find out what it's really like. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no problem. And everybody ain't
Man,
playing fair either. So that's the other part.
when I get into it with cats, man, like, I hate to use that word, get into it, because I'm too old to be getting into it with cats.
Yeah.
But I'm more. It depends. Like most of the time, I de-escalate it, but then it depends how much I don't like the person. If I don't like you, I'm gonna smack the shit out you. You know what I mean? It's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
But if I like you, I'm kind of de-escalate it, man.
Yeah.
But I'm never gonna start nothing.
No, that ain't never been my thing. I don't never want to
Yeah,
start anything.
I ain't gonna never start nothing.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And then again, smacking somebody is dangerous, man. That shit, motherfucker, shoot you.
That's a fact. We live in a different.
Yeah,
It's weird out here now,
yeah.
man. And if
Back in
they,
the day, you could do that.
yeah, yeah, and you either you would get a response or you wouldn't get a response.
Yeah,
Nowadays, motherfuckers want to sit around. They want to get on the internet and talk about you and stuff like that, or get in circles and talk about you with their friends or people that don't like you and shit like that. Man, it's weird out here, bro.
definitely weird. Definitely
It's
weird.
weird. It's weird. So, how much do you really pay attention to the game now?
Basketball game,
Yeah.
man. What's that on Facebook or Instagram?
Okay.
Clips. Yeah,
Okay.
or what's on like the sports shows.
Okay.
I can't. I think you know what, man. I don't even. I think last time I talked to you, I was playing a lot. I was waking up in the morning going to play.
You was.
Yeah. I don't. I wake up 4:20 in the morning every day, go run, and it'd be a group out there. I just don't. I'm not feeling it, man. You know more like that. You know what I mean? The
Because what
game.
I thought that once your son got involved, once he went to the league, I thought you would get back involved in it and you know and try
I
and
mean,
start back hooping.
I'm only involved with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just concerned about what he got going on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't be caring about the other shit. Like if he playing, I'm a watch. I'm gonna be there. But like I'm not. Even when he wasn't like playing around, I kind of just stayed out the way. My people like, oh, they did good. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? But he was in college. I was into it because I like college basketball, like I said earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. it's a different type of hunger, man. When you in there, you ain't that hungry no more. Them young boys be hungry in their college,
Yeah,
man.
they really trying to get it.
Everybody, cause they trying to get it, man. Especially with I wouldn't say they're hungry no more because you getting paid to go to college now. These guys getting thousands of dollars NIL deals.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And I think it's a little bit easier for them now because it's like I got the money, so let me just go and hoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, back there, man. Man, if I come across $20, I was happy. You know what I mean? In college,
that's a fact.
You know what I mean? I got $20 for go buy me a sack. You know what I'm saying? I was good. That's how I was.
Hey, $20 meant something back. So for those who don't know, he said he get a sack, man. $20, you go get you a juice, some weed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A bag of chips. You might get a whole meal, and then you buy like a nickel or a dime bag of weed, and be good for the night.
And I was smoking on Miles too, and I was getting and that's when the Miles was 79 cents, and I was getting the bag. Yeah, I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna give you a snag. Listen, I was good. $20, but
$20 went a long way.
Man, go to the dollar store, get you a juice. Down the shit $1.25.
Facts.
Man.
Facts. We used to, man, they used to have, remember the store they had across the street from the school and everything?
You talking about? Yeah, I remember that store. That's where we used to go get the unhealthy ass food, them wings with cheese on it.
Yeah.
Wings with cheese, fries. We used to get all that shit, man.
Pizza puff with fries.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. They had Pappy's over there. That was cracking.
Pepe's was on the other side.
And then they had the food truck in the morning though, where you get the breakfast pizza. Remember that? Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They was poisoning our ass.
Straight up. Before we go to school with a full stomach. That's when I lived. I lived on Pax. That's when I moved from over there over east to 87 and Exchange by the Mexicans. Yeah, I moved over there. So I was getting me a burrito. You know, you get you a breakfast burrito early in the morning at the corner store.
Yep, and be good.
Yeah, you're gonna get your ass beat, but the Mexicans gonna beat you up over there.
Yeah, they used to come out, pinche mayate, saying all that shit.
Hey man, you gotta get me and Dave on here together, man. We gotta tell you a story. When man, we was on 87, so Dave came over my house. So, you know, I don't know what was over there on commercial, but like, man, these Mexican gang, I don't know what they was, man. They chased me and Dave ass from 87th all the way to 75th at Social Drive.
Get the fuck out of here.
Man, listen.
What?
They chased us, man. We was gone. We was like, we had none of garbage cans, and they kept coming. They kept coming. They was gonna get us, but we wasn't going.
For those who don't know, the Mexicans on the east side of Chicago would always ask you, "Are you GD?"
They don't play.
Are you GD? and by you being quiet and not saying nothing, they was like, "Oh, you GD, huh?"
Yeah,
you ain't gonna say nothing, so you must be GD. All well, and then if you ain't say, you know, like they knew what was up, you know. So y'all was gonna get it cracking.
Hey, that was powerful too, boy. Only in their neighborhood they was powerful. But outside of that, you might want to scared of their ass.
No, wasn't nobody scared. Even when I would go up there, I was never scared. Like going up to on commercial to buy shoes and shit. I never even cared.
Man, commercial was the spot back then. I used to buy me my jewelry, my fake earrings. You know, we used to wear them big goofy ass earrings back in the day.
Dumb ass earrings, yeah. Trying to be like Michael Jordan and shit with the hoop earrings and shit.
Yeah. My chain. Oh, yeah, I remember them days. Them was the days. Chicago got some good memories. I definitely drill them. It's definitely some good benefits in Chicago, man.
Let me ask you this though. Cause before I went to CVS, they said like they was one of the people said you gonna get killed there. All this type of shit was gonna happen to you, and then you get there, none of that shit was really happening. When you got there, did you hear that same stupid ass shit?
Yeah, I did. I heard that shit, but it wasn't. Yeah, I heard it, but motherfuckers are selling you. You heard about motherfuckers selling you elevator passes and all that goofy ass shit?
Yeah, I heard about that shit. Yeah. It wasn't an elevator in the school.
Yeah, nigga got me like that. I was straight goofy.
If you a goofy motherfucker.
I ain't know shit. Niggas, I was one of the big schools in the city.
Man, they sold your
And
ass
then
the
I got to
elevator
thinking,
pass.
I said, this motherfucker school only 2 levels.
Yep.
How the hell?
2.5, because the third floor didn't
Yeah,
extend all the way over.
yeah. Yeah, CBS was a good school, man.
Hell yeah, it was. There was a school where you can learn aviation. For those who don't know,
Man,
we had an aviation wing. We literally had a hangar with planes and helicopters in it.
man, fact. And you know they stopped that vocational at CBS because
Yeah.
they said like the people was complaining like, man, they making too much money out of high school. Like, you know, it's crazy.
They said that. That was the whole purpose of the shit.
I know, man, but you know, the association, them jobs associations, like they feel like, man, you know, we making too much bread, you know.
No, sir.
Like
You talking about getting a
Woods,
certificate and being ahead far enough where you can just
it,
a black man could support
yeah.
themselves. That don't make no sense.
I know everybody don't go to college, man.
It ain't for
And and
everybody.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, shit a waste of time. I mean,
Especially the
I got my
first two
degree, but
years. Especially the
this shit is a
first two
waste of
years.
time. I ain't do but pick up a weed habit in college, man. That shit ain't, man. Come on, man.
That's crazy. So I know they got rid of my vocation too, which was graphic arts. They cut all that shit out.
Yeah,
I heard they got rid
yeah,
of radio, graphic arts, aviation. I think they got rid of carpentry too, bro.
yeah. Yeah, carpentry there. That's where they make the bread at. But I was in cabinet making, man. I was in Jenkins and the other dude shit. I wish I would have gotten like like mechanics or some shit like that. My dumb ass, I even tried to major in horticulture because it was easy.
You was tripping, Cliff. You was just
I
trying to
know.
do any type of
I
shit.
was
For
just
those
trying
who
to
don't
I
know,
was,
we had horticulture, bro.
yeah.
Learning about plants. That's crazy.
Man, I was trying to stay eligible.
We had tailoring.
They had all that. Hey, bro, they had motherfucker cut what you call it? The hairs. They do
Cosmetology.
the hair Cosmo. And most of them girls, man, some of them girls are doing, we got their own shops and shit
Yeah.
like that,
Still got their
man.
own shop. Yeah.
They doing good, know how to cut hair.
I know
I
one
wish
of
I
them.
would have took it.
She had like her own shop and she opened up like a small bakery at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I would have took advantage of that shit, man. I would have majored in, I would have worked with cars, bro.
Because we had with auto mech and auto body.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing auto mechanic, like working with cars, man.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't take nothing serious, man. I just wanted to hoop, look fly my uniform and just, you know, I wasn't on nothing, man.
I think that was everybody though, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers that
Yeah.
they didn't realize the program, like what you could actually do while you were there. A lot of
Yeah.
people, I didn't realize it too. Like I got serious with art, but I didn't know how serious it like you could actually take that shit, you know?
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
But so yeah, when it coming into the school, they was like, oh, CVS stands for crime, violence, and sex. And you get there, it wasn't really like that. Like, okay, people were getting jumped on and there was gang fights and shit like that, but it wasn't like it
Now
was
they
like
put it.
shootings and like people were in jail, like getting hauled off to jail and shit like that. Like it was nothing like that, man. It was actually a dope school. You just
It
had
was
to,
super dope.
yeah, you just had to find your niche and really stick with it. And it was a lot of dope
Facts.
ass kids, man. I think I don't know about your graduating class, but I know a good percentage of my graduating class. A lot of them are entrepreneurs, bro. They got their own business now.
Yeah. Shit, yeah. A lot of people from CBS doing that now got their own business. A
Yeah,
lot of them I
a lot
saw.
of motherfuckers
They're
got their
doing
own
good, man.
business. Yep, you got Mike
Yeah.
Brown. He's a what you call that? A trainer.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know, yeah. You cool with him? He ain't got to say nothing. Hey, man, hey, Mike, man, no disrespect, but you be bugging, man. If you
Yeah, you
listen,
be bugging, Mike. You be
you
bugging.
be bugging, man.
You be on some bullshit, bro.
Man,
You be on some bullshit. Even though you
shout
were,
out to your success, though, but you be
yeah,
bugging.
I salute you on the success and the career that you've made for yourself with firearm training and everything. But some of the shit you have said about black people
Man,
and that they should get killed over shit like that, like that let me know that you've been through some shit, man.
man, he was never able to. Oh, I don't want to say it, but he was the type of guy that was never accepted. He was never considered the cool table, man. You know, he's one, he's one of those
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah, and I I don't. None of the stuff we saying is meant to be disrespectful. It's just that
Yeah.
because of the things that happen to you, we see the way it play out and how you feel about yourself
Yeah.
and us now. Like we're listening to it and we're hearing it. And it's like, yo,
Yeah.
whatever it is, you probably need some therapy or some counseling to get past some of that shit, you know?
Man, yeah, because he said something with that, man. He said something one day, bro. It was so disrespectful. I'm a troll sometimes, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, bro, like you realize, like you went to school with us and you saying shit like that. I'm not a sheep. I could think the own way. I'm like, damn, bro.
It's not about you being a sheep. It's just like
Damn.
some of the stuff that you saying is, is a little far fetched, you know.
Man, he wild, yeah.
Yeah.
But success, more success to him, man. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
More
Yeah, so
success to
so
him.
so him, you got Stephanie Jeffrey from the V. She's doing great in real estate. You got Tanisha Brass, who's doing well in real estate. Who else? There's so many different people. You got Najia, who's doing all the printing and everything. She's doing well with
Yeah,
printing. That was a Derica or Derica. She's doing well with her tailoring and cutting sews and everything like that. I don't know what to call it,
yeah,
but she's doing well on the fashion side. Keisha's doing well. She has her own massage parlor and everything like that. So it's like a lot of people doing well out there, and they're doing it independently. It's
yeah.
it's it's a grind, but shit, they loving it, and that's the best part. And salute
That's
to all
all
the
that
women
matters.
salute to all the women that are successful and doing great things out there too.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, but Buddy
Thanks,
has
man.
he be on some wild shit. He be on some wild shit.
Definitely wow. It should be almost. That was years ago. He blocked me on Facebook though, but I be seeing little riddles of him talking crazy.
Yeah, because he had to create like 2 or 3 pages. Because at one point people were saying they was gonna kill him. They was gonna find out where he lived and kill him and shit like that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
I
I
remember
remember him
I
in high
remember one,
school too.
yeah, because he was in a band, right?
Yeah.
He was in a band. I remember one time he was on Facebook talking about the whole Mike Brown shooting, and that Mike Brown, I think he said Mike Brown deserved to die or some shit like
I
that.
remember that shit. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And like the comments, people was like, "Yo, when we find out where you live, we gonna kill you and your kids or some shit like that." Like
Yeah.
I
They
was
they
like,
was doing
"Yo,
too much.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." And
They was doing
I
too
and
much.
even back then, I was trying to get a hold of him. I was like, "Mike, you need to ease up, like fall back on saying some of the shit you saying."
Yeah. Bite your tongue, man.
Yeah, yeah, or say it a different way,
Yeah.
present the information a different way because
Say I don't have to agree with you, but man, you ain't gotta disrespect everybody's thing either, man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and calling people morons and stupid and everything like that. Yeah.
Facts,
Oh, I
man.
have I have an elevated brain. Yeah, but you can get your elevated brain knocked out your skull cap too.
Goofball.
Like it don't take
Yeah.
much, man. Motherfuckers catch your ass, and that pistol won't mean nothing. Oh, you went.
Oh man. Oh,
You
you see
said,
me?
yeah, I can see you now. I can see you now. You went out for a second.
All right.
Yeah, so
All right.
it's just good to see motherfuckers doing good. But they also said we had the biggest picnic in history, right?
Yeah, it was decent, man. It was straight.
They said it was like
It
what
was straight.
they said it was what 4,000 people out there or something like
About
that.
4,000.
5,000.
Yeah, yeah.
They said that's the biggest school picnic in history or some shit like that.
It was straight though. I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers I didn't remember. A lot of motherfuckers, man, you be looking like, damn, man, I don't remember. It got big and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Car-
life.
Carlitha Hughes, Dr. Carlitha Hughes. She has
Oh
her
yeah, hey, yeah, she a doctor, ain't she? Yeah,
yeah, her fine ass.
yeah,
She's so fine.
man, yeah, that's my class.
Yeah, man. Even when I first met her back in high school, even seeing her now, my mouth be wide open.
You said your mouth be wide open when you see
Wide
her now.
open. I'd be like, damn. Man, she always been a beautiful woman.
Right, yeah, she is. Yeah, man, I'm about to go here, hit this steam room.
Okay, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that
All
has
right, for
been another
sure.
podcast. Me and Cliff been on here chopping it up. One day we're gonna
Yeah,
probably get a bunch of guys on here together and shoot the shit.
yeah, let's get like three of us, man.
All right.
That'd
Yeah. All right.
be fun.
All right. And remember the mission statement when you're striving for greatness, God never puts you in a driver's seat if it's taken. Cliff, I appreciate you joining me, man.
All right.
Yep.
Appreciate it, man. All
Yes,
right.
sir.